The Foundations, I saw them live at the Gemini Club in Hartlepool in the 1970s. Absolute legends they were. Talking of legends, we've got Matt Letizia, Paul Merson, Phil Thompson and Charlie Nicholas with us today. If any of you drift off today, I have my imaginary bell. You've seen the stories this week that Claudio Ranieri uses an imaginary bell when his players are drifting off. Diddly-ding, diddly-dong, he says. That's the way he keeps them on their toes. He is no longer the Tinker Man, he is now the Tinkle Man. I'm going to ask you a question, Tom. Let me just put my fingers in my ears before I get the answer. Roy Hodgson announced his squad for the fourth semi-finals on March the 17th, and there is some conjecture that after 2 Premier League starts, Marcus Rashford might be involved. What would your view on that be?
There's a chance, does it not?
This is absolutely ridiculous. The young man's great. Did I read in the paper that he said he'd been watching him for 2 years? He was 16, for goodness sake.
Because of what they... And I have gone for Stoke in my Super 6. I have gone for him, and I just think...
Harry Kane, I'll tell you what, he doesn't look like a schoolboy who's in the lab at the moment because he has just... looks like a magician because he's just conjured up a wonder goal. Alan McAnally.
Goal, Jeff, goal, and Harry Kane's got it. What a record he's got against Arsenal. It's an absolute beauty.
But let's see if the 10 men of Arsenal are putting up any resistance against Tottenham. Alan McAnally.
Oh, it's a goal, Jeff, it's a goal!
Lloris.
Sanchez has scored!
Come into central role and firing that powerful shot in. But no, he is an impressive player who's adapted really well.
Looks very like me, as he looks very much like me. See, can you spot the similarities?
Yeah, it's Yaya Toure who's got the goal, Jeff. Little break down the right-hand side, couple of little passes in the box, ball cut back to Toure, right-footed into the side netting, 1-0 to City.
I put him in my fantasy football team last night. It's his 5th goal against Aston Villa, and yes, I am smug about that.
Smug about everything.
And Romelu Lukaku, I made him captain last night as well, so we're doing it okay.
It's now 2-0 to the 10 men of Everton, and it's a brilliant goal, and fair play to Martinez. He's been really bold with how he's changed his tactics.
I thought we found a way to keep Phil Thompson quiet, make him watch Swansea against Norwich, but suddenly he's erupted. What's happened, Tomo?
There's been a goal, Swansea at their head, and it's really good. And the first time, some good, quick movement around the box. And it's a great ball by Fair from the right-hand side of the D, straight across to the other side to Sigurdsson. As the ball comes to him, he takes aim, great technique, one touch, far corner, 1-0 the Swans.
Ipswich have taken the lead against Nottingham Forest. Pringle, guess what? It was a crisp finish. Leads are 2-up now. Oh! Anyway, let's not lose our professionalism, shall we?
It's too late.
I know, it went years ago. I know. It's Manchester City running riot against Villa now, Matt.
Yeah, it's 4-0, Jeff. Raheem Sterling come on as a substitute for Wilfried Bony, who had a shocker, by the way. He's got taken off, and a couple of minutes after he's come on, he's had one effort already, which Guzan saved, and then Navas got down the right-hand side, cuts the ball across the 6-yard box. 3 Aston Villa defenders had a chance to clear it. They all missed it, and Sterling had the simplest of tasks at the far post, just to tap it in with his right foot.
Let's go straight out of Stamford Bridge because there is a second goal. Chelsea's lead was narrow at 1-0 against Stoke. So which way has it gone, Cammy?
Unbelievable, Jeff. I said it wasn't Mama's Day, but it is Mama's Day today because Mara Beramdiouf has got the equaliser. Great play by Shaqiri down the right-hand side. Wonderful ball into the box. Courtois comes out and makes the save, but the ball bounces up onto Mama Diouf's head and he just goes boing, pops it back into the goal. It's 1 each.
Yeah, it's Desmond Diafra-Sakho, the substitute, has just made it 2-2, and it's really harsh in Everton because they've been excellent, but this time it's a cross from the West Ham right. Payet whips it in, another free header, 6 yards out. Robles, no chance, 2-2 here.
A 4th goal at St James's Park, Newcastle 1, Bournemouth 2. Is this a lifeline for the Geordies, or are they going to be deep in the Premier League mire? Paul Merson.
It's deep, Jeff. It's 3-1, and it's Daniels who scores it. Shelby gets it, he lumps it up front. I told you, game over. Comes to Daniels, run with it, drills it in the far corner. Game over, 3-1.
Everton 2 goals to the good against West Ham, but now Matt Murray.
It's West Ham 3, because Everton, Dimitri Payet has just made it 3-2. It's an unbelievable game. It's a ball in. Andy Carroll's up there. He's causing trouble. Sacco flicks it, and Dimitri Payet's first onto it. Took it past Robles. Absolute heartbreak for Everton. The board has just gone up for 4-minute stoppage time. They were 2-0 up, missed a penalty, and now trailing 3-2.
At St Mary's and no prizes. We're guessing which way it's gone. It's been a bad couple of minutes for the North East. Charlie Nicholas.
Oh, Van Dijk is what a finish, I have to say, for a centre-back, Jeff. We know he's talented, but they just go deeper and deeper. It's always the same thing with defensive setups. And they're just patient, then they get it down the left-hand side. Tadic cuts it back, and it's blasted in with his left foot from Van Dijk. Special finish, 1-1.
And it's not just the Southampton fans who were celebrating that goal. The Norwich City fans were celebrating it, and the Newcastle United fans were celebrating it. My thanks to Charlie,
Cheers,
Phil
Matt.
Thompson, to Paul
Cheers, Jeff.
and to Matt Letizia. We're back next weekend at 12. See you then. Bye.
Enjoy Sky Sports Live on all screens, on the go, and the best bits on demand.